gentlemen, the star of Bizarre, John Biner.
We've got a wonderfully large show for you tonight, and I'd like to stay here and tell you more about it, but I think we'd best right to it. I've got to attend a solemn occasion, so I must leave you right now. Follow me. We are gathered here today to mourn the passing of the most famous and dirtiest professional wrestler of all time, Hacksaw Happy Hooligan. Whether in the ring or out, he inflicted tremendous pain on his opponents. However, Happy was different than any other wrestler. For while another wrestler might pull his punch or fake a hair pull or just miss a kick once in a while, Happy did everything for real. He broke bones, he tore muscles, he pulled teeth. Anything to win. And win he did, for out of 678 matches, Hacksaw Happy Hooligan won 678. Even though he was not popular, he was undefeated heavyweight champion. He used the dirtiest methods to achieve this goal, but through it all, he commanded respect, as borne out by the tremendous turnout of you, his fellow wrestlers. Happy leaves no family, as he killed his parents and wife in a Texas-style death match 2 years ago. So all I can say is rest in peace, Happy, and may you forever go undefeated. You may file by the coffin and view the body now.
Good evening. In the never-ending search for the interesting, the Bizarre Show has come up with another winner. For the past 35 years, the man we are going to meet has run the official shoe shine stand at the White House. Although he turned down Walter Cronkite and 60 Minutes, he's agreed to give his first ever interview for our Bizarre cameras. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Henry Widgerson, White House shoe shine man. Henry, what do shoes, particularly particularly the shoes of world leaders, tell us about the character of the person who wears them.
That's the most complicated question I've ever heard. Don't you speak English?
Sir, you told me before the show that a person's shoes reflect his personality.
I said that? Oh, yes, I said that. Yes, shoes are like people, you know. They got eyes, they got tongues, they got souls, and most important, they smell.
So you must have shined the shoes of some very famous people.
Well, I can't comment on that, but I will tell you I've shined the shoes of some very famous people. For example, take Jerry Ford, please. Little cheap shoe humor there. I got some cheap Jew humor if you want to hear.
I think, sir, we're straying from the subject. What about the interview about Jerry Ford?
Oh, Jerry Ford, you know, he likes me so much he still sends me his shoes from Palm Springs. All the way from Palm Springs. Look at the beauty. I just got finished doing them golf shoes.
Well, those are both left shoes.
Oh, and they fit his left feet, too. I thought I was going to have him hold them up there for an hour before you got the joke. And we have one pair left. Never came back for him. Richard Nixon shoes right there. I'd sure like to know what's on that tape, but I can't get the shoes into my recorder. I sure knocked you out, don't I?
Who are some of the people you do today?
Well, I can't tell you that, but I can tell you some of the people I do today. See these shoes here? These shoes were left here by Ted Kennedy. Came in here at 3 o'clock one morning and never came back. I'd like to get hold of him. I know he caught something. They're special here. These boots here, these shoes belong to Billy Carter, right there.
Those are wet, too.
Yeah, but for a different reason. I sure hate doing these shoes. A damn sight easier than doing his pants, I bet.
Any of President Reagan's shoes?
Oh, I do right there. You know, here they are right here. These are beauties right here. Here they are. They always come in gray like that. Then I got a dye, and I usually use hair dye on them.
Why do you use hair dye for President Reagan's shoes?
Well, he uses all my shoe polish on his hair. Hey, I'll get that. Excuse me. Hello. Deep throat speaking. Yeah, I'll have him right over there. Have him right over. Gotta run over to Alexander Haig's house. Gotta drop these shoes off. They made a steal. They're special shoes, you know. They got pointy tips for kicking people. They got nails in the bottom, keep your feet in them. And I understand you can survive a nuclear attack in these shoes.
We've all heard that he's a very, very tough man.
Well, these aren't for him. These are for his wife. He's got the same kind of shoes on. He likes his heated up to 2,000 degrees in the blast furnace before he puts them on. I gotta go now, huh? You take her easy. Hey, do me a favor, will you? Finish up with Billy Carter's shoes here. I just got over the flu. I don't think I can take it.
May I help you, sir?
No,
I'm terribly sorry. It's just that you have such a petite figure.
I know. Well, that's the thing. I think that I could use bigger.
Say no more. Everyone who comes here comes for the same reason. And I guarantee you will be handled with dignity, kindness, tenderness, and thoughtfulness.
Well, I hope so, because all my life I've been teased and laughed at.
Well, this will put an end to all that. No one laughs at any of the patients here. Dr. Shafemore, your next patient is here.
Now, please don't be upset. She's not laughing at you. Our people are very sensitive to the emotional well-being of our patients. Please sit down. Thank you. What seems to be the problem?
Well, I just think I'd be happier with a bigger bust. I think I'd get asked out more often, and maybe I'd even get a better job. But there's so many questions.
Well, go ahead, get them off your chest. A little medical humor there. Go ahead.
Well, Doctor, I've heard it said that everyone gets huge things, no matter how tall they are, or how short, or how heavy, or...
Oh, this is so unbelievably false. Do you know how many hours I spend with each individual patient to make sure we only increase the size in proportion to the rest of the body? I don't know where you heard that silly rumor, but I can guarantee you we fit each patient to perfect proportion. Who is it?
It's Mrs. Bromfield. I need to talk to you.
Oh, yes, come in, Mrs. Bromfield. What's the problem?
Doctor, I just have one question.
What's that?
When will the swelling go down?
It already has.
Oh, well, what will I do to keep from falling over?
Oh, no problem. I'll get you a bra with training wheels.
Well, will that help?
Wouldn't hurt. See the receptionist. We're having a sale on them this week.
Oh, thank you.
Happy holding.
Doctor, I'm getting the feeling that this place is like a factory.
A factory? Don't be silly.
Well, yes, it seems like everyone that comes in here goes out with the same results.
Oh, please, don't be silly. Unless I think it's absolutely necessary, I won't allow a patient to have this operation. Yes, come in.
Oh, sorry, Dave. I didn't know you were busy. Are we still on for tennis?
Sure. How's it working out?
Well, it's done some unusual things to my social life, but it's ruined my tennis serve. See you on the courts?
You betcha.
Excuse me, Doctor. Is there anywhere around here I can throw up?
No, relax. Rocco's 1 in a million. That was a birthday present to himself. For the man who has everything. The important thing is he looked very good, didn't he? We do wonderful work here. We do not make mistakes. Who is it now? Hello, Mrs. Beasley. How are you?
Fine. I'm thrilled, but I'm concerned. I was charged twice as much as the estimate you gave me.
Well, that's unusual. I'll check into that and see what the problem is. We don't ever charge double unless it's for something special. I'll call you in the morning.
Well, I look forward to hearing from you.
All right.
I'm sorry, Doctor. This is not for me.
No, stop.
No, it's too big a decision to be made all at once. I'm just feeling like a body on an assembly line. I need to be made to feel special.
Well, you make me feel terrible. And what you want is exactly what we do. We don't know how to rush people. I won't allow it. You go home, take a couple of weeks, take a year, talk to your family, talk to your priest or whatever, and only then come back. And we will start from there by talking and talking some more. And then when we're ready, then we'll go ahead with the procedure.
Well, that's very reassuring. All right. Thank you, Doctor.
Uh-huh.
Oh, just one more question.
What's that?
If I do decide to do it, how long does the procedure take?
Well, I can't give you an exact time. We're not a factory, but if I have the pink double Ds in stock, you should be out of here in 15 minutes.
You're really disgusting, Doctor.
No need for the name-calling, Flatzo. Nurse, send in the chimp.
Before we start the ceremony, let me say that it is an honor to have been asked to perform the wedding ceremony for such an outstanding game show host as you, Richard Dawson.
Oh, that's lovely, darling. Where are you from?
I'm the minister from your church.
He says the minister from my church survey says... That's terrific. Let the ceremony begin. Here's a kiss for luck.
Let the ceremony begin. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in the Holy Church of Family Feud to witness the marriage between game show host Richard Dawson and the lovely Patricia Jones. Do you, Richard, promise to love, honor, and cherish Patricia till death do you part, or the cancellation of your series, whichever is first?
I do, darling.
And do you, Patricia, promise to do the same with Richard?
I do.
With the power invested in me, I now pronounce you game show host and wife. Now, Richard, you can kiss the bride and everyone else in the church.
When in Toronto, this lovely couple as well as guests of Bazaar stay at the core of the city's lifestyle.